What's going on, everybody? Saturday, August 17, 2019. David Delano with Get Sports Strong, back with the free Major League Baseball picks. Friday, August 16th was a dark night. It didn't go very well. The White Sox beat the Angels, but still, I feel far from Christian Bale. Last night was not a good day at all. Matter of fact, it's been a bad week. Been a terrible week. Things been going well most of the Major League Baseball season. Right now, there have been some weird outcomes going on. Yesterday, I'll get right into it. Went 1-4. We had the Rays on the run line to beat the Tigers. You know, on paper, I've said before, I'm a Tigers fan. On paper, the Tigers had no business in that game. For Verhagen to come out and throw 5 shutout innings in relief against the Rays, just unbelievable outcome, but it happens. And we also had the Cubs, second night in a row, blew a game in the 9th inning to the Pirates. Cubs went up 2-1, lost 3-2. Had the Reds, absolutely got demolished. Luis Castillo got absolutely demolished. And then the other loss, we had over the total in the game between the Orioles and Red Sox. Red Sox got was over 11.5. Red Sox got 9, Orioles only got 1, so that was a loss. End of the night, we did get the White Sox as a little bit of an underdog there, but it's not a good day, not a good week. So right now, a lot of weird results. To the end of the month, we're gonna get this thing back going, but at least for the month of August, I'm really gonna limit myself to 2 plays a day max, 1 to 2 plays. But personally, going to be doing a little bit higher, a little bit of a higher amount on those games, and just dialing in on that top 2 games. Some days there may be a big favorite on the run line. Sometimes it's going to be a dog. Right now, this time of the season, as you're getting some teams really packing it in, some teams with something to play for, a lot of teams with nothing to play for, and getting a lot of high prices on some of these good teams. Like even looking at the card today, I'm going to do the 2 games that I'm personally playing. They're both going to be in this video. Things aren't going well. I'm going to give out my other personal leans. You can follow, fade, whatever. But we're not going to let one bad day or a bad week get us down. But like I said, just was not happy at all right now. So looking at the card for today, really any of the favorites, you're laying at least $1.40, with the exception of the game between the Padres and the Phillies, and the game between the Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. The line for the Houston Astros, Oakland Athletics isn't out yet. Houston's lost 4 in a row. That'll be interesting to see. First, let me just get into the 2 games that I'm going to play. Lately, a lot of times these losses, they've been coming through the next day. I'm not a proponent of chasing. I'm not a proponent of the martingale strategy at any means. It is a terrible long-term strategy. I'm going to chase 1 game from yesterday. As far as when I mean chase, I mean at least to recover what we lost yesterday on that particular game. And that's going to be the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm going to go back a minus 145. Tampa Bay Rays on the run line. Wouldn't say it's easy because they lost yesterday. But Jordan Zimmerman, 1-8, 7.13 earned run average. He's been terrible all season. Going against Brian Yarbrough, done very well. The Tigers, they're 1-11. Following a win out of their last 12 wins since the beginning of June. The team total for the Tigers is set at only 2.5 if you bet on team totals, even though the over-under in this game is 8.5. Should the Tigers be able to get more than 3 runs off Yarbrough? And I don't think so. And Zimmerman definitely should give up. The Rays should be able to come back. The Rays were on a stretch there where they went 14-3 over 17 games, and now they've lost back-to-back games against the Padres and the Tigers. The Tigers got it done yesterday, but I don't see them getting it done again today. I'm definitely going to go with the Rays on the run line. I think that's the play there. Other game I'm going to go with, and everything statistically matches up for me on this game, other than the fact of weird things have been happening. But I'm going to play it, and that's going to be the Dodgers on the money line. If you want to fade it, fine. I mean, only really concern here for me is that the Braves, obviously, they have something to play for, and they've now lost 2 games in a row. The Braves on the season, they've lost 4 in a row to the Dodgers. I know that for sure. They're 0-4 against the Dodgers. So you got to think, I mean, going against a team that put you out last season, the Braves should be motivated here. But, you know, baseball is about hand-eye coordination. You've got Ryu going for the Dodgers. I mean, the Dodgers are 14-2 in his last 16 starts, and out of those last 16 starts, he's only allowed more than 2 earned runs one time. That was at Coors Field. On May 7th, Ryu faced the Braves. He won 9-0. He went the distance, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 4 hits, 9-0 win on a complete game on May 7th. Going against Mike Foltynewicz. Now, the Braves have won the last 5 starts that Foltynewicz has made. But they're also averaging more than 10 runs, a little bit over 10 runs a game in those starts. I don't see him getting that type of run support against Ryu. You know, Ryu with his earned run average being so low this year, kind of wondering that thing has to go up eventually. You're thinking, but it's like he's just having a dominant Cy Young type of season. And this is the Dodgers, so even though weird things can happen, I'll take my chances with the one of the best teams in Major League Baseball, if not the best right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Tampa 2 favorites, but Tampa Bay Rays on the run line and the Dodgers on the money line. I think they can get it done on the run line as well, but I'm going to take them on the money line and just lay that juice there. Now, as far as really wanted to take an underdog, I'm not going to play this. I had Cleveland Indians just from a value perspective at plus 163. I know it's the Yankees. Cleveland Indians are a good team, though. The game means more, as far as, not saying the Yankees aren't taking it serious, because I know they are, but the game means more right now for the Indians season. Plesac has won. They've won Plesac's last 7 starts. And those include starts against the Boston Red Sox, Texas Rangers, and Houston Astros. At least the minus 124 on the Indians, plus 1.5, I think is worth a look there. But I'm not going to play that one personally. Some other leans that I have, and you can take it for what it's worth. I like the over in the game, over 10.5 in the game between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels tonight. Also like the I'm not going to play the Reds, Cardinals, or Padres, Phillies. But like I said, those are the 2 games where there's not really a lot of juice. If I had to take a side on that, gun to my head, shouldn't say that, but whatever. Cardinals, I would lean the Cardinals on the money line. Actually, minus 117 now. Also would lean the Phillies minus 112 on the money line, and I would lean over 9.5 in the game between the Padres and the Phillies. The Chicago Cubs on a losing streak. Lester's been off, minus 141. I'm not going to get burnt with the Cubs again. But another thing here, I'm not going to play the Royals at the plus 1.5, at plus 110 against the Mets. But I think that the Royals could be a dangerous underdog in that situation. Also, game I'm staying away from, Minnesota Twins. Jose Barrios is, as well as he's pitched and as bad as Araldo was in his last outing. Twins minus 155. Temperature's almost 100 degrees in Texas. I am staying away from that one. I would like the over in that game, though, but that over now is 11.5. Pretty high total, but should be a high-scoring game there. 2 official plays, Dodgers money line. Tampa Bay to beat the Detroit Tigers on the run line. Like I said, we're going to start going about 1 to 2 plays, Major League Baseball, in this thing on a good note as we get into football. Gonna have some football videos coming up pretty soon. God bless everybody. Thanks for watching today. Just not feeling too great, but we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna pick the best plays each day, and things are always gonna happen. It is life. It is sports betting, but we're going to end up on the right side of things by the end of the season. God bless everybody. Thanks so much for watching me. If you want to subscribe, appreciate it. If you made it to this point of the video, thanks so much for watching. Let's have a great day. Good luck on whatever you're playing.